Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you're joining us today in today's live lecture coming to you from Nkolo Mahadum Wisdom University. Today's date is Nkwo Market Day in the Igbo lunar calendar and 12/2/25 in the Roman Catholic calendar. Remember, at Nkolo Mahadum, we always advise you to use your naturally given common sense, which we call Akonuche in Igbo language. And we always advise you also to see things from how it concerns you, not how it concerns other cultures, because everybody is protecting their own. And without wasting much time, we are live on YouTube, we are live on Facebook, we are live on TikTok. Please join us to enjoy this important lecture. Like, comment, and share. The title of today's lecture is How Nigeria is Bringing Her Image and International Standing or Reputation Down. How Nigeria is bringing her image and international reputation down. And in this particular lecture, we shall be showing you some videos for you to watch and be your own judge. And then we shall be making some comments also as you are watching those videos. And without wasting much of your time, let us bring the first video to show you.
But I want to play what a particular man said. And then I want to showcase the foolishness of your average Nigerian, the foolishness of Bishop Coker. I want to let the world understand how foolish a Nigerian is. Not from me, but I want all of everybody to listen to this very, very carefully, please, and tell me if Nigerians are not stupid. Listen.
I have a confession that the media has not given appropriate attention.
Yes, what is that?
Kawu Baraje Alhaji.
Alhaji Kawu Baraje
was a leading chieftain of the APC.
Yes.
And he has confessed that they imported the foreign mercenaries who have become bandits.
APC imported foreign mercenaries. Baraje said it.
What more evidence?
What evidence do you need?
He has confessed that they imported them for the elections.
Yes.
This is public. Why is the media not following up?
Because Nigeria is corrupt.
Why are we not asking for accountability?
They can't act because Nigerians are not intelligent.
So it seems very clear to me and to so many others. If you're in the public space, you hear people talking and pointing fingers. The ruling party is the direct sponsor of terrorism and insecurity in Nigeria.
It was an interview granted by a so-called stakeholder in Nigeria. APC, the government, people are joining APC. I don't want to speak against the Holy Spirit. At this point, I begin to say to God, there is no way a black man can be equal to a white man. It's impossible. You are aware. I don't know how to show it. This is the Maison Sahara reporters. I think I'll put it on my page after this. If you go to my page, you'll see it. The man spoke very brilliantly. Nobody has come to counter him. Baraje is alive. He opened his mouth and said, a part of APC said, we are the ones that brought them from the Sahel to come and kill you. They're fellow Nigerians. And after this, you say, I'm a Nigerian. That is why I say that anybody, if once you say you're a Nigerian, you're sick in the brain. I never have regard for you as a human being because that means you cannot reason. I will play this once again, uninterrupted, so you can hear him very, very well. And I'll start by asking him, I'm not going to ask him what he said. Who?
We shall not allow him to replay it. It is clear as anything that you can hear, that before the 2015 election, in order to drive away Goodluck Jonathan from office, the APC as a party invited, recruited terrorists from across the whole world to come into Nigeria in order to help them to defeat or drive away President Jonathan from office. This is what the APC did as a party. And the arrival of these terrorists helped them to win that election because they were bombing many places before that election that make Goodluck Jonathan to look weak. And they say that he is weak. They need a general, General Buhari, somebody that has a military experience to come in and run Nigeria. So this is what they did. And you be the judge. That is why I want to present some of these lectures, some of these videos for you to watch, and then you be the judge. The government in power today invited terrorists into the country in 2014-2015 election. Now, let's go to the next video where they invited fake bishops during the election in Nigeria. You remember that time? They brought in fake bishops. They paid fake bishops to come for Nigerians to see. Let's watch that one.
Speak to journalists? No. Sir? No. Why not? Are you scared? No, what I'm saying is, are you scared of talking to Nigerians while you are here? Don't you have anything to say to Nigerians? Can't you? You don't have anything to say to Nigerians while you are here as religious, as Christians?
The credit for this particular video goes to Sahara Reporters. Let's continue to watch it.
Nothing. Sir, you two don't have anything to say, sir. From the video, you can't talk.
These are when the APC government, also as part of campaign for the 2015 election, also brought in fake bishops. The people wearing the bishop garments they brought in as bishops are fake. They are businessmen. Some of them are mechanics. Some of them are plumbers. Some of them are electricians. Some of them are laborers. They brought them and dressed them as bishops, which Nigerians identify as fake bishops during that election. Let's continue to watch. They brought in fake bishops. The current party brought in fake bishops. Let's continue to watch that. Fake bishops.
You can't talk to media.
Which media?
From the Whistler newspaper.
That's one more.
That's can you tell Nigerians why you are here as Christian leaders?
Christian leaders.
Yes.
We have given it before.
Sir?
We have said it before.
That what happened, sir?
We believe in peace and unity of Nigeria.
Okay. I believe in Muslim tickets, sir.
Do you believe in that?
I'm a journalist. I'm asking you a question. I deserve an answer.
I'm also a journalist and I'm a Nigerian.
Okay, so by being here, you endorse the Muslim ticket, sir.
Sir.
No, I'm asking you a question so that.
Meanwhile, the same APC brought in Muslim tickets. The president is a Muslim. The vice president is a Muslim in a secular Nigeria. And at the same time, they went and recruited these people, put so close for them, so bishop close for them, which everybody knows that they are fake. These are the people in government today. You be the judge. That's how they are bringing Nigeria image, both local and internationally, down. Nobody is doing that. They are doing that to themselves, by themselves to themselves. Let's continue to watch that fake bishops.
You brought my phone.
Okay, the Muslim video have finished. We don't want to continue watching that Muslim fake video. And the next video
of this country, of which
the next video we shall be showing you,
we have gradually lost.
Is the debate
as a child of this country.
The next video which I shall be showing you is the one from the Chatham House. The Nigerian presidential aspirants going to Chatham House. Those are the things that are bringing the Nigerian reputation down. Let us watch Tinubu in Chatham House.
Presidential candidate of the ruling All Progressives Congress, Bola Tinubu, has vowed to fix the nation's health sector by attracting the best of Nigerian doctors abroad back to the country. Tinubu made this vow while speaking at the Chatham House in London on Monday. There has been some
I stand firmly against all form of electoral violence and intimidation. Having spent most of my career in political opposition, I have long fought against electoral malpractice, any attempt to extinguish the legitimacy of choice of voters. I will continue to do so, I promise. I hereby urge all my fellow contestants in this election to do the same. Let the sovereign will of the people decide the path of our nation. And let this election be determined by voters.
If you listen to Tinubu speaking at Chatham House, so why will Nigerian presidential aspirants go to Chatham House to debate, to tell the world what they will do for Nigeria if Nigeria have sovereignty, if Nigeria have independence? Does the UK prime ministerial aspirants come to Nigeria to debate? And you hear what Tinubu is saying. He was saying that let the voters decide. At the end of the day, the voters decided, but they went behind and upturned what the voters decided. But he was there saying, let the voters decide, let the voters decide. But when the voters decided, they went and overturned it. Let's continue to watch him.
Unbreakable team. To demonstrate that, I will choose the first question, assign it to Dele Alake. Okay. And the second question, assigned to Nasiru El-Rufai.
Here is our president, the president of Nigeria, assigning questions to people. If you ask him a question in the Chatham House, he will assign that question to other people. And then he assigned one question to Nasir El-Rufai. And you wonder why Rufai is mad with them now, because he worked with them throughout the election and all the things that they did and declared Tinubu the winner. But at the end of the day, he wasn't given anything. That is why Nasir Rufai is now fighting, working against Tinubu to remove Tinubu, because he wasn't given his own cut. from the cake. That is one of the things that you will see that is bringing the image of Nigeria down. Why would Nigeria go to Chatham House to debate? Let us show you some other videos from that Chatham House, and then we'll go to another one. It wasn't only him. I will show you other people that came to the Chatham House.
Thanks for staying with us on TVC News. As Nigerians gear up for the general election, 3 of the main actors will be guests at a series of Chatham House's research events. Labour Party's flag bearer Peter Obi, the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Mahmood Yakubu, and the candidate of the New Nigeria People's Party, Rabiu Kwankwaso.
You see all the people there at the Chatham House. Peter Obi was there. Rabiu Kwankwaso was there. Mahmood Yakubu was there. And so many others. They went to Chatham House in London for debate for Nigerian presidential election. So for those arguing, for those saying that Nigeria has sovereignty, you can see now that Nigeria doesn't have any sovereignty. And all these type of things are the things that is bringing the image of Nigeria down, both locally and internationally. You see? And before we end the debate from Chatham House, let us also show you Peter Obi live, because he's the major candidate that really moved mountains in that 2023 election. Let us show you Obi speaking.
Rather than shun all forms of agitations, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, has said that he will negotiate with all aggrieved parties to forestall peace and improve the state of security in the country. Peter Obi, who spoke while addressing Chatham House on his plans for Nigerians when elected next month, added that he will have zero tolerance for corruption by ensuring the revenue of government are properly accounted for. The Labour Party presidential candidate added that to improve security, youth unemployment must be eradicated to the barest minimum.
I condemn all agitators, but in condemning them, you have to look at what brought about these agitations all over the place. It's not only IPOB. We have Yoruba Nation movement. We have all sorts. When you have created this level of massive poverty, where 63% of your population is poor, you're going to create all sorts of problems. I was speaking to a British minister this morning. I said we have about 40% unemployment. And we have about 60% youth unemployment. Young people in their productive age doing nothing. If you have 15% unemployment in Britain today, you're going to have massive, remember, agitation. Nobody will be able to leave his house. So what you're seeing is a cumulative effect of leadership failure over the years, which will be solved by good governance. When people start seeing justice, fairness, and inclusive government and doing the right thing, all those things will start reversing itself.
We will stop this Peter Obi's contribution. But before we move to another clip, we want to tell the world that they don't want good governance in Nigeria, because if they have good governance in Nigeria, then Nigeria will start to compete with them. So the creators of Nigeria don't want you to have good government, don't want you to manage your economy very well so that you will start doing good. Because if you start doing good, then you will not be a dumping ground. And so this is what and how they went to Chatham House to debate during the 2023 election. And should it be so? Should a sovereign country be going to another country for debate, the presidential aspirants? So these are the things. These are the things that we are talking about. Let's move to the next video of the Northerners negotiating with bandits. The same bandits that they brought, is now wreaking havoc across the whole Nigeria, and most especially in the northern part of Nigeria. And they are killing people, and they are committing genocide against the Christians, and so many things, so many killings and kidnappings going on every day. And the Nigerian government is not doing much. Instead, they are negotiating with bandits. And I will show you 1 or 2 videos of how the Nigerian government is negotiating with bandits. Let me show them to you. The credit for this video goes to Rus TV Nigeria. We will stop this one here, and then we're going to take up another one to show you how many communities in the northern Nigeria are negotiating with bandits. Let's show you this one.
Ba zan tabbata ba saboda me Allah ya ce kullu man alaiha fan wa yabqi wajhu rabbika zul jalali wal ikram. A cikin Ar-Rahman akwai wannan ayi ko ba gaskiya ba.
The credit for this video goes to Katsina Daily News. Let's continue to watch it.
Zatin Ubangiji kawai ne ba zai kare ba, amma mutuwa ba ita ke gudu ba, to ita ma sai ta mutu, sai me mutuwa ita muke gudu, to ita ma mutuwa za ta yi. Yadda muka taru a nan, Allah mai da kowa gidan shi lahiya. Yadda muka taru, Allah mai da kowa gidan shi lahiya. Kuma alkhairin da ke ciki Allah Ubangiji ya sada mu. Wanda ba mu iya Allah ya mana ba jagora a ciki. Saboda haka nan ni a cikin wannan magana da zan yi.
In this negotiation that the bandits attended, they came with their weapons. Nobody arrested them. Nobody asked them questions. They came and left with their weapons. And they gave the community condition. Where is the Nigerian security forces? This is what is going on all across Nigeria. Everywhere in Nigeria, not only in the north. Everywhere in Nigeria. Let's watch it a few more times and then we'll go to the next video.
Akwai wasu 'yan tambayoyi da nake so da Allah ina son dan gabatar da su. Saboda kasancewar ne matsala ita ta tara mu. Wace matsala ta tara mu? Matsala kashe-kashe, ɗaukar dukiya, ga yanan dai ba sai an ce wani abu, kowa da ya san abin da ke.
And he has the audacity to be addressing the media. After he has addressed the media, he went home untouched. Nobody asked him question. And his members, that is one of the reasons that Nigeria image is down, both locally and internationally, because the whole world is seeing all these things. Let us show you another video of the bandits saying that it was Nigerian government that gave them the guns. it was the Nigerian government that gave them the guns before they became bandits. Let us see whether we can see that video. We show you. Okay, this is where it's saying that Nigerian bandits, Nigerian give that. The same video, it is in the same video. It's saying that these bandits is, okay. Yeah, they say that these bandits here, he is saying that it was Nigerian government. Nigerian government that made them.
In Nigeria, inda ake magana ana magana bahilla ce dan ta'adda ne barawo. Ai akan magana dai ake ki. To da Allah tambaya ta farko. A ware man kabilar da ba barayi a cikinta. Duk duniya a ware man ita kabilar da ba barawo a cikinta a ware man ita. Ku Hausawan da kuke mana magana cewa.
The bandit leader was saying, go and hold your leaders responsible because they are the one that recruited us. They are the one that gave us the arms and ammunition to become what we are today. Go and hold your leaders responsible. That is the reason why, that could be the reason why nobody is touching these bandits. They move around anyhow they want. But they went to Rivers State and they made something else. We will show you what happened in Rivers State. We show you how the bandits went to Rivers State and they were defeated in Rivers State. They were repelled in Rivers State. Show you how they went to Rivers State and they were
You're under attack. You're under attack. As you can see, this is Mango FOB. DSS Mango FOB. You're under attack. You're under attack. As you can see, our soldiers, you're under attack. Right now, we're under. Hey, come on, Brenda. Wana! Oh, Wala!
This is not in northern Nigeria. This is in Rivers State, in Port Harcourt. This is in Biafra land. This is in Anaibo. This is in Biafra land. This is not Rivers State. Let's continue to watch it.
As you can see, we are under attack. As you can see, we are under attack now.
All right, it is reported that the Fulani bandits suffered massive defeat in Port Harcourt, Rivers State to be precise. And this defeat was led by the Niger Delta militant boys. Let me have your reaction on this very new development.
Yes, we can see that they were initially being threatened. And I remember before that time, the ISWAP themselves has come out and threatened that, the next target is going to be Enugu, then Port Harcourt, and they singled it out. And before we know it, we started hearing that there's a lot of infiltration that is going on. They have entered a lot of places, a lot of states. And before that time, we have been having this form of hit and run, majorly in Delta State, Ebonyi, Enugu, and some places within the eastern and south area. So, but at this point, we have come out clearly and declared, open invasion on the area, on the state, that they thought that it is considerable for their favor, and it's one of the states, because the way they operate sometimes, it is either they have been paid to take over a particular state, or this struggle to impose themselves on another region might have might be what have actually triggered them to take over or begin to push on how they are going to take over the entire River State. But what we saw clearly there was a total resistance from the Asawama boys, credited to a former Niger Delta militant leader, warlord. Let me just use that word. But the person that is actually playing a significant role here is General Asaboja, who is still pledging loyalty to former militant leader, warlord, Asare Dokubo. So Asare Dokubo himself, at this point in time, I can only kind of dish out instructions or make a video or do some kind of coordination and all that, instructions and all that, But you see, the fact is that these guys, we are coming in through River State, through the sea. So maybe they will not be able to master the terrain very well. They have their own speedboats too. So they were coming in from the sea when that clash actually happened. And you can see in some of the video we see
they were coming in through the sea. They have their own speedboats. So these Fulani terrorists you are seeing are complete trained military people. They are military people. They are not just ordinary militia. You see them, they are complete military people. They know how to use the sea. They have their own speedboats. They have their own ammunition. And they are coming through the sea to enter Biafra land through Port Harcourt. So that you know that these people do not underestimate them. They know what they are doing. They are well trained, both in sea warfare and land warfare, and even air warfare when the time for air warfare comes. They are very, 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 very well prepared. Let's continue to watch him.
See Fulani herdsmen trying to escape, running inside the water, where the gunshots were just, coming and coming and coming and coming. But from a reliable source, Asare Dokubo was not in the field. Who saw coordinating that attack was General, Asaboja, who happens to be from Ikwere, Port Harcourt, precisely. Like we always say, he might have a certain presence in Port Harcourt. Asare Dokubo does not stay in Port Harcourt. Asare Dokubo is an Ijaw man, and that is the fact. And if you look at the composure and the comportment of this General Asaboja, it looks like he's well coordinated, and he's the one that came out and told you that River State is Igbo land, and you cannot enter Igbo land. He went as far as saying that imagine if General Oba that was killed by a militant, Boko Haram or
we at Nkola Mahadum, we disagree with the commentator that they cannot enter Igbo land. They are already in Igbo land. They are already in Anambra, Imo, Enugu, Ebonyi, Cross River, Bayelsa, and all the former eastern regions, not talk less of the Igbo people living in Benue, Kogi, Taraba. They're already everywhere. They are already everywhere. What they are waiting is signal. The other day at Owerri, we all saw them using their bike in numbers, moving in the big city of Owerri in the broad daylight. So they are everywhere in Biafra land, in Igbo land already. Let us not underestimate these people. They are everywhere already waiting for signal. Like I need to watch him. So this is very, very important.
Fulani military or jihadists or ISWAP, whatever they may call them, happened in the eastern part of the country, Alibo precisely. Of course, the entire community within that space would have come to an end. The whole building there would have been demolished. And it's trying to pass a certain signal. Please stay away from Biafra land, and that's the message. That's a clear message that General Asaboja, especially River State, stay away. And if you look at what they're saying, the structure that is advancing the jihadists, have this fear that if they enter Biafra land, any state in Biafra land, be it south, south, or southeast, they are not going to come out alive. And what we saw that happened that day, it was a signal to all of them who are already working to see how they are going to infiltrate, the Biafra land, the eastern part of the main eastern bloc.
We agree with the commentator that this Fulani terrorists should stay away from Biafra land. They should stay away from the former eastern region. They should start going back now to the north where they come from. They should start going back because Biafra land will not tolerate them when they receive any signal to start killing our people like they used to do before. Because everybody's eye is now open. Everybody's eyes now know what is going on. We are also supporting this commentator that they should go back to where they come from. Senegal, Mali, Niger, wherever they come from, away from Biafra land. We agree with that commentator. And with this one, let us show you another video. All these videos that we are showing you is for you to know that these are how Nigeria is bringing their image down. Look at this situation. In Port Harcourt, the terrorists came through the sea and started to kill our people. If not that, our people responded back. This is what we are saying. It is what is going on in Nigeria that is bringing the image of Nigeria down. What the government is allowing, what the government itself is doing, not what somebody else is doing. Now, let's watch the next video. Let's watch the next video.
That's the food. Don't touch me. I'm telling you, don't touch me. I'm warning you, don't touch me. I'm warning you, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I said, don't touch me.
The credit for this video goes to Igbo Rela. Igbo Rela is the one that made this video. So let's watch it now.
You don't know law. Show me where he says to convert my right from like this. Show me the law. Show me the law. I want to show me the law. You don't know law. They are demoting you. You're writing rubbish. Show me the law. One address. I see that you say you are doing that. They talk for them. God will punish you now and forever.
You said? So you hear Mazi Nnamdi Kanu asking Justice Omotosho to show him the law. Always he's been asking them, show me the law that allow you to be prosecuting me. Show me the law that you are prosecuting me upon. Both the Omotosho and Nigerian government cannot show Nnamdi Kanu the law. And then during the time of final address to the courts, Justice Omotosho also denied Mazi Nnamdi Kanu his right to do his final address for his final written address for the courts. And he was also asking him, where is the law that allowed Omotosho to stop him? There's no law. There's no law. So it is everything that is going on in Nigeria, the government is allowing to be going on in Nigeria, that is damaging the image of Nigeria, both locally and internationally. It's not somebody that is damaging the image of Nigeria. No. How can you prosecute somebody without a law? How can you deny somebody from delivering his final written address to the court, which you, Justice Omotosho, promise he will, at the end, deny him, without no law prohibiting him, preventing him from addressing that court? Those are the things that is bringing the image of Nigeria down. Not what one person is doing, but what the government is either doing or allowing their representatives to be doing. Those are the things. Now, Let's show you another video.
Do you mind I ask a few questions? Can I record you?
All right.
I just want to know what is going on today.
Well, this is protesting for Nigeria.
Oh, for Nigeria?
Yeah.
For a stronger Nigeria. It's a Nigerian Christian, not target of genocide or ethnic cleansing. So what part of Nigeria are you?
I'm not.
You're not in Nigeria? So
okay. This video now is a video where, you know, this Christian genocide going on in Nigeria that the whole world now knows is going on. The Nigerian government went and paid some homeless people in America to carry placard and say that there's no genocide in Nigeria. Can you imagine a responsible government doing that? A genocide that is going on, then you went and pay homeless people to carry signboard who doesn't know anything about what is going on to say that there's no genocide in Nigeria. That is what is going on here. Those are how the Nigerian government image is being damaged by the government itself. So let's continue to watch the video.
So how then you're not a Nigerian and you're protesting for Nigeria?
He's not a Nigerian, but he's protesting for Nigeria.
Everybody's black. I protest for them.
Well, you know, when you got to protest with the information and the stuff that is happening. No. So how do you know that Nigerian Christians are not the target? How did you know that?
I don't know.
So why didn't you have the placard?
Well, look, I'm going to tell you something. Me, I protest for anybody. I help a lot of people.
So you were paid to do this?
Yeah.
The protester doesn't know what he's protesting about. He doesn't know what is going on in Nigeria. He doesn't know what he's protesting about. He said that he can protest for anybody. So he can protest for anything. So you can just pay him and he just protests for you. And he was asked, are you paid to do this? He said, yes. The government going and paying people to be doing what they don't know about. How can you rely on that kind of government? How can that kind of government be responsible to the people when you are doing this type of things? Let's continue to watch this thing. Let's continue to watch.
Oh, you were paid to do this?
Yeah, I just joined in with everybody.
He said he was paid to do that. Let's listen to him again when he said he was paid to do that. Let's listen.
So how do you know that Nigerian Christians are not the target? How did you know that?
I don't know.
So why didn't you have the placard?
Oh, look, I'm going to tell you something. Me, I protest for anybody. I help a lot of people.
So you were paid to do this?
Yeah.
Or you were paid to do this?
Yeah, I just joined in with everybody.
Because you did not know.
Black, white.
No, I understand. It is good to support brothers, to support the culture, but also it is also good to protest and pass the right information, right?
It's a lot of information going out here. A lot of people twist a lot of things up.
Yeah.
I don't know for sure.
Well, you got to do a little bit digging.
However, I'm just here to help everybody out.
I understand that. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. You're doing what they ask you to do.
Yeah.
At least you're paid to do this, and you're doing what you get paid for.
No, it's not about paid. It's just about helping people out.
I understand, but they gave you the wrong information, though. I'm just trying to help to bring you out. We all are from Africa. So when they give an information that is not correct,
I don't know what was correct. All I was told that they needed me for this.
For this. Who was that bring you people here?
I got a bunch of little kids over there in the Bronx.
In the Bronx.
They asked me, yo, Tone, will you go over there and help us out?
Okay.
So I decided to go over there and help them out.
No problem. Thank you very much. I just wanted to know what is going on. Thank you. All right. Sir, good day. Is it okay if I talk to you on the camera?
These are the things that is bringing Nigeria's image and reputation down. When they go and recruit beggars in New York or any other city in America and give them placards to say that there's no Christian genocide, why there is Christian genocide in Nigeria? Why the government should be doing that? Now, let us show you our last video, and then we shall start calling it a day. Let us show you the last video for today. Those are the things that are bringing the Nigerian government down.
Yesterday, I did a video calling on Bola Tinubu to answer a simple question, just yes or no. Are you a drug lord? Because yesterday, I did a video calling on Bola Tinubu to answer a simple question, just yes or no. Are you a drug lord? Because we've got documents showing that you were involved in a heroin cartel in Chicago between the years of 1991 and 1993. So it's a very, very simple question. We've got the documents showing that you forfeited almost $500,000 to the US government. And I have a master's in law. And if you've read law, you know that when you forfeit, it's almost...
This is Reno Omokri. Reno Omokri, one of those criticizing President Tinubu before the election, when he was in PDP. He was criticizing President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But since Tinubu won the election now, he changed course and now supporting Tinubu. And now Tinubu put his name as one of those to be made ambassador for Nigeria. Can you imagine that? These are people speaking from both sides of their mouths. Let's watch him a little bit.
Almost like a conviction, because what you're saying is that, look, yes, I'm guilty, but I don't want to go all the way to trial. You know, take what you want and then leave me alone. And so we need to ask this question, Bola Tinubu, were you a heroin drug lord? Because we don't want a person who is connected to drugs being our president. If you were not contesting to be president of Nigeria, I wouldn't be doing this video. It's a very, very simple question. Some people reached out to me. I got threats, which I'm going to ignore. But, you know, well-meaning people reached out to me and said, look, you know, leave this matter. It's in the past. Why should I leave this matter? How do you know it's in the past? Look at the kind of cartel behavior that Bola Tinubu has been exhibiting since 1999.
These are the type of people that President Tinubu is appointing as Nigeria ambassadors. They also include other people like Femi Kayode and Mahmoud. You know Mahmoud? Let's watch this video and see what they will say.
This one said, Reno Omokri finally repay the rewards of his Peter Obi. Cried every day. A time to work, a time to work, a time to eat. It's a time to shout. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's a time to be rewarded.
So these are the people that President Tinubu has selected. Reno Omokri, Femi Kayode. Everybody knows Femi Kayode as a double talker too. He can say, you can see something that is black, he will say that it is white. The next person is Mahmoud, the former INEC chairman. The former INEC chairman who have never conducted a free and fair election in his life. The person that damaged the INEC institution, that damaged INEC as an institution and is being rewarded. How can the Nigerian government be rewarding people like that? People like Mahmoud and Femi Kayode and Reno Omokri with ambassadorial appointments. See, these and others, we just selected these few videos to show you today for you to see how the government itself is the one that is bringing her image and reputation both internationally down. Everything done by the government itself, by what they're doing. And so let us watch it a little bit, and we're going to bring this lecture to an end. Just one more second.
And then, oh my soul, the time for you to calm down. I eat. Oh, the sausages. It's time to eat. For a job well done. For a job well done. Hello, you're welcome to this class.
The time to eat. When for a job well done, we will end this video here with this. The time to eat for a job well done. The job well done for Reno Omokri, who has been backstabbing Tinubu, now is the defender of Tinubu. Femi Kayode, who has been the one against Tinubu, is now trying to eat from Tinubu. And then Mahmoud, the former INEC chairman, who has rigged all elections in Nigeria, and he rigged the election that brought in Tinubu, continues to benefit from Tinubu's administration. These and others are the things that this government is doing that is actually bringing the image of Nigeria down. Not what me and you are doing. And we show you a video of how where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was saying that play the voice where Alhaji Kawu Bareje confessed that APC imported terrorists into Nigeria during that 2015 election to drive away Jonathan. Also, we show you during that election, during that campaign, where Tinubu's APC brought in fake bishops. They brought in fake bishops and showed the world. And meanwhile, they have Muslim tickets. We also show you the video of where they went to Chatham House. How can a sovereign country be going to another country to debate what they will do for their own country? And then we show you also where the northern communities were negotiating with bandits. We also showed you where bandits, Fulani terrorists, invaded River State from the sea, but luckily they were repelled from the sea. These Fulani terrorists are well-trained military men that are good both in sea warfare, land warfare, and air warfare, and should not be taken for granted and should not be underrated. And then Nnamdi Kanu, how he was maltreated, mistreated, convicted without showing no law for his trial. These are the things. And then the Tinubu government sponsoring homeless people in America, in New York, to protest that there's no genocide. That is how the government is bringing her image down internationally. And then lastly, the appointment of ambassadors, the list of ambassadors, where you have Reno Omokri, Fani Kayode, and Mahmoud. And with this, we shall be bringing today's lecture to an end. Please like, comment, and share, because we at Nkola Mahadum, we are Igbo-centric, Biafran-centric, and African-centric. And we are asking you to see things from how it concerns you, not how it concerns other cultures. And with this, we shall bring today's lecture to an end. But we have another lecture coming on by 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is 9 p.m. Nigerian time. Please join us again on that lecture, because it is very, very important, because we want to be giving you the correct information, how you should be seeing things, for you to know that if you continue to follow us and join this university, you have a lot to gain. Nkolama Mahadum Wisdom University is an university. We are not the content creators. We do our research before we present information to you. So join us because we are here for you. And with this, we shall bring today's lecture to an end. Thank you very much for joining us today and have a good one. Thank you. Bye-bye.